getting through out in my best friend's car. Still I look up at the stars, wondering where you are. Still feel you close even though you become so far. The chip on my shoulder, ghost on my back, 1147 out in Miramar. Fresh air, fresh kicks in an all-black fit. Stacking my money, you're minding my business. Taco Tuesday, too much dip on your chip. Running in circles, but there's been no fitness. Hell yeah, I'm my only witness. Darkness around, getting worse every minute. Impossible is the name of the mission, but that will not fuck with my vision. I still go back to the place we were in. Every detail can recall how it went. Said it was love with some secret resentment. Still can't make sense of the remnants. Hindsight told me you were right. Got a problem of finishing things that I started. Lost what was left of myself, soaking deep in the floorboards of our old apartment. Whether in back of an Uber or getting through out in my best friend's car. Still I look up at the stars, wondering where you are. Still feel you close even though you become so far. The chip on my shoulder, the ghost on my back, 1147 out in Miramar. Whether in back of an Uber or getting through out in my best friend's car. Still I look up at the stars, wondering where you are. Still feel you close even though you become so far. The chip on my shoulder, the ghost on my back, 1147 out in Miramar. Only time I feel alive when the songs bring me back to the places I don't want to go. There are some days I still feel like a hostage, but shut the fuck up and keep playing my role. Though silent now, I can still hear your screams, and the guilt from it all can still swallow me whole. There isn't much left to do besides barrel down the throat, pull the trigger, fucking choke. Too afraid of the reset, don't even try to set my goals. I'll go through the motions again, and hope by tomorrow my eyes just stay closed. This is a letter and I guess a goodbye. Sorrow wasn't sweet when I parted. What I would give to go back to the comfort and safety of that old apartment. Whether in back of an Uber or getting through out in my best friend's car. Still I look up at the stars, wondering where you are.
Sorry, but I'm not taking off my glasses.
Bad news, I was trying to forget everything about you. Cause somehow you still don't get it. And I don't wanna send you a message, but do your friends know like I know? Are you sad or are you bored? A nigga tell me, let me know. Cause I don't care, my friends think you're unfair. I play by your rules, but that's for this shit a nightmare. I failed to be centered, I call but you're not there. Man, fuck these niggas, I'm done. I won't let you niggas gon' get in my way.
Yeah, life's all over the world. I way too far, could you be my girl? Used to the sun, couple trips to Milan. Stay flow like Salon. New hair, dark tinted, stay side, that's right. And why living? Showing the day got you flying out. How you all in my room and crashing on the couch? Cause I know you ain't surprised, babe. Me and you like confirmation. Since I missed you by the way. No, it's just that kind of thing. Yeah, babe, what's the word right now? Brand new passport, took a flight straight down. Damn, I'm all in your baby. I know what you like.
I taste that melody on your lips. Whenever you give me a kiss, I feel blinded by all the lights. Take 5 just I can feel shit. I know what you like. Guess I'll waste any more time. All the love for you, be surprised. Can't have you with another guy.
I'm tearing carrot to never doubt. Who cares, share a bit or put it down. Said it's not fair, what's new talk about? Old news when you go out. Fought hard as hell to relax. Muscles tight, pink chronic fit. Right, take a bow, take two, fuck it up. And wrap around, roll up, wrap it up. And pass around, maybe bounce an ounce. Pick her up, take a route, start late pre-game with a little crown. Chase shooters at the barcade. Talk weather with them, whether with or without. Got a nice day, feel a nice race. There's no connection, no one seems to care. Cause the worst fake, cut a worst case. And it's not even anyone's fault. That's just how it works when you learn face. I don't know what to do with it all. I don't know what to do with it all. Okay, I don't know what to do with it all.
Looks like low tide.
I gotta pressure the mold like it's into a tone, either that or alone. Set up a session, professional talking to place a connection away from my home. Got the recession and settled for less. Now I question my worth when I look at my soul. Exceptional growth only comes from a tether, regard on my heart, making parts of a whole. I don't wanna die like that, not close. What's the price of euphoria, ignoring the cold? Sold a little bit of me, a little bit that I know. For stability, I'm safe, I got nothing to own. That's so fucking good. I know you're comfortable that way because you thought you should be, but I'm not going out that way, okay? Hard to talk. Lost like where do we go from here? Pop a top off a bottle, pushing down a fear. False gods do it quick, so we pray and kneel. That's no fun. Compartmentalize to decide what's wanted, needed, not in a lie. What's imperative to survive? What's the one? I know you feel it too, know you want more than this. Know you want a solitary mixing with the promises. Led to something you felt tangible, never settled. Know you did it once, it doesn't make it credible. So don't sever all connection, keep it online. There's a time, I promise you'll feel fine.
It's just a part of the adventure. Fear isn't part of the lecture. Listen to lyrics and texture. Venture out of the depths of your sector. Drinking on Josh like a nectar. Drop your links to your tracks below this tweet, and we'll listen to them live on YouTube at 8 p.m. EST. Times are subjective to change. Melmige Monday, it's super fun. I hope to see you there. Please come and check. We're super chill. In Melmige, she's so awesome. If you check the link in his SoundCloud, you can find his Discord server. We all have a good time there. Come on down.
Hi. I have a very first of all, I hope you guys are doing well. It's been a week since we've talked. Hopefully you're doing fine, just fine. I have a special mission for you guys tonight, for anybody that wants to be very helpful to me. And that special mission is that if at any point the quality of this stream, whether it be audio or visual, becomes fucking garbage, let me know. I'm currently streaming off of my cell phone's hotspot. So, if it's bad, let me know. Appreciate you guys. Now, we're going to get into our nice fine Monday evening. Fuck, I'm going to turn that exposure on my camera down because I look washed the hell out. How about a little bit of this? A little bit of that. That's really dark. Maybe I'll stay washed out for the night. Maybe I'll deal with it. As always, skip the lines are $5. Super skips are $10. It's the best way to support the channel, but it's never expected. Without further ado, let us begin our night. Melmige washed. Many have been saying this. Dude, the video that I posted hit like it's getting views. I was like, dude, nobody's gonna watch this shit. I'm so upset. And then people are. So it's good to see as always. We are going to start our night off with cliche with another lonely Christmas. Because it's that time of year. We're getting there. December is right around the corner. I can fucking smell it. I can taste it. And it's gonna be here. Yeah. By the way, guys, I put out a new video. I'm going to promote that real quick. I know I normally wait till the end of the night to promote my own stuff, but this is a really special one to me. I put out a video essay, right? Titled Nostalgia, Music, and You. Right? Now, I put an insane amount of work into 45 minutes. That's an episode of Supernatural. 45 minutes of video essay. Highly edited, high production value, incredible script. Please go watch it if you have the time. Now, without further ado, let's begin our night with Cliche, Another Lonely Christmas, folk and singer-songwriter. Let's hit it. Thank you all for being here. It's so nice to see your names.
Hey, I was just calling to say that it had nothing to do with you. You didn't change. It was me. I changed. There was nothing you could have done to make me stay. There was nobody else. I left for myself.
You broke me in September, you left me in October, and now that it's December, I'll wait for you to call me back. Now that you're gone, it's all my fault. You broke me in September, you left me in October, and now that it's December, I'll wait for you to call me back. Now that you're gone.
Everyone in the chat, just real quick, when you have a moment, drop your favorite Christmas song in the chat. What's your favorite Christmas song?
Down, down. It's breaking me down. It's all my fault. It's breaking me down. It's all my fault. Now that you're gone, gone. If you were the present and I was the tree, if Christmas came early, would you wish for me? I guess that's a no, 'cause I've been here alone. I've left the front.
Last Christmas, I got a story about that one. When I was in middle school, I liked Happy Holidays, You Bastard from Blink-182 because I was real edgy. But now I think anything by Bing Crosby, I'm just like, that's some good shit, man. I don't really like Christmas music like that. Not really. But I hear Bing Crosby's voice. Sleigh bells ring. Are you listening? And I'm like, oh my God. I feel the fucking spirit of Christmas inside and outside of me. You know what I'm saying? In the rain, snow is glistening. It's amazing. It's so good. A beautiful sight. We're happy tonight. Dude, I'm walking in a winter wonderland every time I hear that shit. That being said, this is a great cliche. I like this. I'm glad that we've got a Christmas song. I'm super stoked we got a Christmas song. It's really nice and somber and melancholy. Only 1 minute and 42 seconds, not very long, but I think it's fantastic. I think it's great. I like your kind of like timeline of events here. You know, broke me in September, left me in October, building up to the season. It's really sweet. I think your vocals on this are very pretty. Just an absolutely gorgeous voice with some really nice processing to give it a nice kind of seasonal shine. But yeah, I think it's well written. I think it's nice, short, and sweet. And I think that, you know, these lines right here, they're sappy, they're a little cheeky, but I think that's fun. Great way to start the night. Older I get, the more I value Christmas music more and more. See, that's fair. There's not many Christmas songs that I like the sound of. Like I said, all of those old Bing Crosby tracks I think sound good, but there's not a lot of Christmas songs that I'm going to choose to listen to that. I will elect to listen to a Christmas album, right? So I respect Christmas music more than I actually and actively enjoy it. You know what I mean? That being said, Jingle Bell Rock is a pretty cool song. It's a pretty good one, if I'm being honest. Sorry I'm late. Have we listened to I Don't Know Young Jay yet? Actually, we haven't listened to anything yet. We just finished up our first song. But we will be listening to Bathroom Cabinet from Curtis here. So let's do it. And also, by the way, guys, you see a dip in quality, you got to let me know. My phone is working hard right now. I got a huge respect to my phone for making this stream, as far as I'm aware, watchable. Let's hit it. Let's hit this one on ×2 speed. Bucha.
I can't let it go. 'Cause I gave too much for sure. Didn't want it back, I just wanted you. I know you more than you know. Yeah. One night, next night, yeah. I'm so far, I got this bitch up higher. One straight to another time. 'Cause I got bad thoughts upon me, I'm a Maya. No, it's you.
I can't put it down, man. It's a ginger ale.
So fill my cup, just don't feel fire. So I roll up, feel stuck, I can't talk. No, I
Rose made me a coaster for it. She crocheted a coaster.
depend on these different jobs.
Yeah, it's GT's daily.
So fill my cup, just don't feel fire. So I roll up, feel stuck, I can't talk. No, I hate when I can't be loved. It's so rough, it's so hard. I depend on these different jobs. I depend, I depend on these jobs. Don't say you've had enough. I thought it all, I thought way too much. Oh, something like you angry on the past memory.
This is killer, man. I will always love Curtis's vocal processing. Always. I always will. There is a here likes acai bowls. It's pronounced acai, right? Like that's how you say it. I don't look stupid saying that because I do, but I don't know if that's how you say it. But if that's how you say it, I love them. But I love the vocal processing on this. Very, very crunchy, very kind of chunky, thick vocal mix that I think is pretty much works every single time for Curtis. Especially over the guitars, they're a little bit more washed out. They have a little less body, and so I think that a combination of loose, kind of like ever shifting, unbound instrumentation with a nice thick grounded crispy vocal mix, it's a nice contrast. It's always going to work for me. It sounds fantastic. I love it. I really like your writing on this as well, and it's super catchy. This is killer, man. I'm always so happy to hear a Curtis track. This is nice. This is real nice. A fun fact, somebody mentioned Last Christmas as a song they liked. So a couple years back, me and Rose, we would go to the movies like once a week. That was just like something we did for date night. We would go to the movie theater once a week, watch a movie. It was around Christmas time, and we couldn't really figure out what to watch. And so Rose had sent me a picture. It was like, hey, do you want to go see this at like 7 p.m.? And I was like, are you sure? Like, are you sure you want to go see that? She was like, yeah, why not? Looks fun. And I was like, okay, if you want to. So we showed up. We're watching this movie. We're watching a nice little love story. About 20 minutes in, she's like, hold on. She gets out her phone, and she was like, what's going on? So she thought that we had gotten tickets to go see Black Christmas, a Christmas-themed horror movie. What we actually had gone to see and had bought tickets for... Hey, what? What are you talking about? I'm talking about... our movie theater fiasco. Oh, I bet. We had gone to see a Hallmark movie called Last Christmas, where the main character falls in love with a guy, and it turns out he's the ghost of the heart transplant she got. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. She received his heart, and so she fell in love with his ghost. And so we sat through that. We watched that movie because she thought we were seeing Black Christmas instead. It was unbelievably funny. It was amazing. It was such a good time. We were the only people in that theater. Anyways, I hate when that happens. Happens all the time. Anyways, we've got I don't know, Young Jay with 10 Deep. Let's hit it. Hallmark W. Yeah, they got our money. I guess W for Hallmark.
You had such a lovely time. We danced all night till the sun will shine, 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 shine.
Young Oppenheimer, making bombs when I'm in the booth. Been branching out, but I'm still sticking to my roots. Said I was trash, but deep down he knew the truth. Get on the track and eat beats like Tony Chu. Shout out to my realest supporters, yeah, that's the only crew. Shout out the haters, got them saying if I only knew. I got them thinking I'm a plant the way a nigga move. Because they put me in the ground and then I only grew, I still stand. And now the vision really seemed bare. Your top 5 is incomplete if it ain't me there. You see me out there, you should know it ain't just me there. We only moving 10 deep like streetwear. Ain't nobody safe, flow bustin', fuck a T-fair. My shit gas, no surprise these rappers need air. I'm dark skinned, how you thought this was gonna be fair? I'll make a nigga go home like a mean dare.
Cause my mama had to learn to get it. My mama fuck you over, right? Niggas is playing. My mama was in the army club, I'm telling you. My mama loads that thing up. For real, chocolate, saying what you did. You niggas think I'm playing. Nigga, I got pictures of my mama with the flag behind her. I swear to God.
Hey, we're foremost and I do the most. The rhyme sick, the viral hits move through the host. I got illa, doc, had to get a newer dose. Nobody wanna see me mad like a Eurodose. Super flow, not the type of shit a nigga train. Been committed to the game since a nigga had a name. Almost quit a couple times, there was moments I was drained. Now I'm back again and my shit is even more insane. Je veux la celebrity. A couple April fools wanna see the end of me. My niggas ride the bench so you know they never play. I promise if it's beef, then your mama better pray, boy. Like, I stay contiguous with grace. I been eating so producers trying to give me bigger plates. Foremost hit me up, said he trying to make a tape. I said great, so we cooked it up and now we getting ate, boy.
Is Foremost the producer on this?
See, he wouldn't be talking to you like that if I was eating. He wouldn't talk to you like that.
Foremost produces, hell yeah. Dude, I love this. This is fantastic. Starting from the ground up here, production is great. I really love that squeezed and pitched soul sample. I think it's great. Super reminiscent of, I don't know, a lot of like East Coast sampling. Even like honestly, maybe if you want to go complete opposite, some sort of like G-funk sampling as well. Whatever. The point is, I love it. It sounds great. And I really love these super dusty, kind of nice, thick and crisp drums. Especially that kick sounds fantastic. And so the beat, the production here is fantastic. And then your bars and your rhyming and your rapping here is all really, really great. I love it. I think you've got some really nice flows. I think it's they're super concise and condensed, but at the same time, a lot of breathability. Very nice enunciation. Everything is so crystal clear. So all of your wordplay hits, all of your entendres hit because there's a lot of clarity in what's being said here. I love this whole this. Oh, I can't highlight on Spotify. Well, this whole little section right here just flows so beyond nicely. Do a great job. I love it. It's a lot of fun, and I feel like it would be infinitely replayable. A lot of things to catch there. Hey, glad you can make it. Yeah, I love this. This is fantastic. Thank you for sharing. And then up next is... We got Josh, I guess. Thank you so much, Mel. Hey, no problem. Thank you. We got In a Dark Shadow of Hope, I guess. Hope Within Darkness, Josh, I guess. And Reaper's Shadow. Oh, is this kind of a play on all of your names? Hope Within Darkness, Dark... Josh, I guess, and then Reaper Shadow. Is that kind of like, holy shit. Whoa, man. 50, big 5-0. Dude. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Wow. That's super generous. We didn't know what to name it. That's really funny. I'm glad that I caught that. Man, dude, that's really, really generous of you. Thank you. Yeah, we got you up next, man. Oh, wait, I copy and pasted the Twitter link. Did I not? There we go. Cool. Thank you, man. Wow. Let's do it.
Your heart is on the line. Baby, I just wanna make it right.
Yeah, DeFivo. You didn't point. I know it's too late. I know it's forced and it's not the same now. I was in awe. It was like an actual reaction.
shit, they never live up to their expectations. So why the fuck say what you say in the first place? Cause you never fucking lived it. I got a life, I got a purpose. Well, your shit's just fucking worthless. Your music is garbage from that shit in the trash. Never coming back, yeah. Make a track, still track flows like math. I'm granted this music shit with this autotune. I can pop off any day that I want to.
Don't need love for me, I just need the guidance. Look at me straight into my eyelids, so I know that you're being real. Don't cut a deal just to cut me off. I do it myself, but I'm not a shop. To be honest, I don't want this to flop. Every time that you see me drop, and every time that you speak, I swear that I just wanna feel love deep down. Not me frown in my bedroom, you in bed too, facing away so you don't have to see me in pain or see me in vain. Don't want to overthink, but I get if you sink back way down to your emotions like a shipwreck inside of the ocean. Never want to cause commotion, so I drank the potion. I drank the potions, he told me to pick my poison. It's life or death, hold you to the end. I ain't riding trend, yeah, I just tried revenge. Huddled in a 10 out of 10.
Like I'm breaking either way. I feel like a deep fake of myself. Made me all look hard. And a second dish for the entree, yeah. I don't want you to fade out like it's the next day. I just wanna help. Just wanna help. Don't you let this be the end, because I wanna see your face again. I feel cracks in your heart, well man, just know you're not alone in the world. There is someone you can call a friend, someone you can call a friend.
Your heart's on the line. Baby, I just wanna make it right with you. And it's hard to say.
Love this mix a lot. Yeah, dude, there's something super, dude, there's like a single gnat in this room that is just tormenting me. Flying in front of my face, flying away. I don't know what his fucking problem is. But no, there's something about this mix, the abrasion of it, the edge of it, how it kind of crackles and it punches out. Super, like, everyone group up on the gnat, dude, honestly. But it is super, super, like, kind of like that back half of the, excuse me, Jesus. That back half of, like, when the big emo wave was kind of like reaching its peak, when things got a little bit more digital and shiny. It's super reminiscent of that sound in how abrasive it is, in how kind of like crunchy and blown out a lot of the mixes are, and I like it. I like this heavy saturation. I like the emotion behind the lyrics, especially when a lot of the delivery in the first half. I like it. It feels very freeform. It feels kind of freestyle-esque, just in terms of how, instead of like a super concrete rhythmic structure, it's a bit looser, and in that way you get a lot more emotion out of it. It's really cool. I like this a lot. I think the three of you work well together, and I think overall it's just a nice kind of cohesive emo sound. This is pretty sick. I don't even know how to spell Nat, dude. Come on. Hey, second consecutive melmige submission. Hey, dude, thank you so much. Second consecutive submission. Hell yeah. It's what I do feel like sometimes maybe it's a lot to expect to have one submission every 7 days. Like, that's why I kind of encourage people to share older work, because it's realistically, you can't really like expect anybody to have a song every 7 days, once a week. That's a lot of music being made. But I like hearing demos. I like hearing old work. Like, so I'm yeah, that's why I definitely encourage sending in older stuff, because one, I don't expect to make songs that fast, but also it's nice to hear where people come from. But Sage, dude, thank you so much. I really appreciate that, man. I've got you up. Hey, Shrimp is calling for help, but I fear we may be too... Shrimp? Okay. Thank you for the 15 shrimp. I will get you up next. I have been waiting for this submission. You got your catalog booked up for weekly releases? Hell yeah, dude. That's what was it? Russ? Dr. Shrimp's last breath, but there has to be more. Okay. After Jericho, we've got Dr. Shrimp, and then we've got Sagebrush. I think that's what Russ did. Russ did weekly songs for like years, didn't he? Isn't that kind of how he got big? But 15 is a lot. Thank you so much. Anyways, Jericho first. Let's hit it. I'm very excited for the Dr. Shrimp.
Damn, Crystal, where you get this shit?
Where'd you get this shit? Tough crowd. Right here, the vocal processing that you have right now is the best your vocals have ever sounded. Save that sound. I'm with Misty here. I'm gonna get into it. Dude, the Nat's back. Alright, dude, listen, I'm with Misty here. Like the sludge doom rock sound works completely for you. I love it. I love the genre in general. I love a lot of like sludge and doom metal and rock. It's fucking awesome. This is the best vocal mix that I've ever heard you have. Turn the volume up. Literally, I'm not kidding. This is the best your vocals have ever sounded. Easily. There's a nice kind of like bleak little tinny part in the EQ where your vocals, they pop out. You get that little amount of brightness and over how dark they are, right? Because I like when your vocals are dark. I really do. But that little tiny bit of clarity really cuts through how sludgy and heavy and oppressive this mix is. Dude, literally do this mix, volume up, and it's the best your vocals have ever sounded. So do that. Please. I love it. This is awesome. This is like maybe my favorite song that I've ever heard you make. And so I want, but it's not completely there. You are so close to having like easily your best song. Just, you're so close. I love it, dude. This is awesome. I love it. I love how sludgy and heavy and powerful it is. It feels so massive. This is cool, man. This is really, really cool. Hey, Nightfall, how you doing? Big if true. Clarity? Yeah, no, there's a tiny little bit of clarity. Listen, there's clarity. Listen to vocals. There's a little bit of high end that cuts through. That's all you need, because it's just enough to have that contrast. It doesn't blend in too much. Change your submission, Diesel. Okay, I got you. Anyways, we got Dr. Shrimp's Last Breath, but there has to be more. Oh, there as a question, but there has to be more. Anyways. Must listen to a lot of music? I do. It's actually the only thing I do. I'm not kidding. I listened my weekly roundup for this week. How many minutes of music did I listen to this week? Airbuds told me I listened to 2,000 minutes of music this week. So, I think that's a decent amount. Somebody calculate how many hours that is. Anyways.
You are now listening to Dr. Shrimp, Puerto Rico.
Time of death, 8:23 p.m.
Dr. Shrimp! No!
So why are you here? To make sure that I've called a moving van?
No. The operation is in 2 hours, and I'd like you to be there with me.
No.
Why?
Because if you die, I'm alone.
The summer's gone, and might never have been. In the sunshine, it's warm. There has to be more. It all came to pass. All fell into my hands, like a 5-petaled leaf. But there has to be more. Nothing evil was lost. Nothing good was in vain.
Rest in peace. Is this the end of an era? So Dr. Shrimp is dying.
There has to be more.
Oh my god, everyone's so mad at me. Oh my god.
Safe under its wing. My luck always held. But there has to be more. Not a leaf was burnt up. Not a twig ever snapped.
Rest.
Plain as grass since the day. But there has to be more.
So hold on. So Dr. Shrimp is dead? This is what, the 4th or 5th Dr. Shrimp song we've heard? I feel like he had so much more to give. I think I miss him already. Wow. This really is the end of an era. I mean, fuck, dude. I mean, Dr. Shrimp was the best man at my wedding. That bastard saved my life on more than one occasion. Prefers not to be referred to by pronouns. So just Dr. Shrimp is just Dr. Shrimp. No pronouns. That's life sometimes? Yeah, I guess so. You gotta say it every time. I think that I can manage. I'm not gonna lie. I did kind of like the clarity interpolation. It kind of came out of nowhere. Just burst through that wall of sound. Riveting tune. Shrimp lives Ondo. Yeah, I agree. I think that Dr. Shrimp will live in our spirits for an eternity beyond. Out of nowhere, it's been in every Dr. Shrimp song. I know, but it cut. It's still like I wasn't expecting it. Like I know that. I know that it's a trademark Dr. Shrimp, but I was so caught up in the drama, in the melodrama. I felt like I was watching a soap opera, man. I was so caught up in the melodrama of everything that I wasn't expecting. By the way, this cover art's fucking awesome. This is gorgeous, by the way. I just want to point that out. I will never forget Dr. Shrimp Puerto Rico. Really, one of my favorite arcs that this channel has gone through, that the Melmige Monday has gone through. Easily one of my favorite arcs. So, rest in peace. That was beautiful. That was everything that I could have ever wanted out of a departure. Stop spoiling next week. We have a funeral. The Young and the Restless. Yeah, it's a General Hospital track. That was great. That was beautiful. That was I mean, I'm in disbelief what will happen to Dr. Shrimp. I mean, I guess death, but Sagebrush, let's do it. I'm gonna be thinking about that all night. That's gonna haunt me.
Oh yeah. I don't think I'm the one that you need, no. But I won't change your mind.
Just skip me.
I don't think you're the one that I need, but I guess we'll see in time. Said you don't know how much I love you.
Hey, what's up?
'Cause I don't show it like I should. I've been spread thin, and I got obligations. I'd take my own life if I could. Every day tired, I don't sleep if you need me. And I'm your fix, but lately everybody needs a piece. I can handle that, but I have got to ask. You don't gotta plead for me, but lower that tone when we speak. You've been on offense. Can't we just chill out, baby, please? And I know that I talk kinda offhand. Don't mean I don't love you. I don't know what you need. Fine, stay distant, babe. If you don't wanna talk about it, I don't care either way. Had a long day and my judgment's clouded. Fine, stay distant, babe. You don't really need me, and I don't really care either way. But wait, don't leave. I don't think I'm the one that you need, no. But I won't change your mind. I don't think you're the one that I need, but I guess we'll see in time.
You ever listen to a Jack Johnson song, Jack Johnson, and you're like, man, how can just one white man with a guitar sound so perfect? That's kind of the vibe that I get from this. I mean, I genuinely am not sure that I could find anything wrong with your vocal performance there. It's incredible. This is unbelievable. The kind of soft, slightly hushed tone to your vocals, how they were put into the mix, the nice kind of full body of them. I mean, that was amazing. Your vocals are beautiful, 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 beautiful vocals. Such a sweet, saccharine track too in terms of writing as well. Not only was it so sweet to listen to, but some really pleasant writing and kind of narrative that you've got going on there, especially with those little guitar licks, those little riffs towards the end. This is beautiful. Nice little slow moving soft rock track. I legitimately cannot. I'm just impressed. This just sounds beautiful. By the way, Zed and Jack Johnson, I'm as much as a music genius as Mel. All right, let's calm down. Let's calm down. All right, show me your Topster. I've never used Topster, but I imagine that's something that music nerds argue about. So, nah, dude, Sage, this is incredible. I mean, it's beautiful. I legitimately cannot find any problems with it at all. I don't think I've heard any Jack Johnson, but I will invest. You never heard Banana Pancakes? You never heard any of the songs from the animated Curious George soundtrack? Come on. That's crazy talk. You never heard Angel by Jack Johnson? I got an angel. Bow, 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 bow. She doesn't wear any wings. You never heard that shit at all, man? Oh my God. Whole life is about to change. Jack Johnson was a very formative part of my childhood. Not acquainted with Banana Pancakes. Wow. Banana Pancakes is a banger. Well, can't you see that it's just raining? There ain't no need to go outside. Upside Down is a great song. Upside Down's very great. Anyways, up next we got Meaning from Deezo Digital, Bleaky, and 121. I feel so zen after that track. I do feel relaxed. I feel like my heart rate has significantly slowed down. Like I've kind of entered this nice little trance-like state where everything's okay because Sagebrush's voice is telling me that. This is from my collective's collective's tape last summer. I did all the mixing. Hell yeah, dude. Let's get into it. Let's hit it.
I just been searching for a meaning. Got a dose of true love and I'm feeling. Feel so uncertain, I've been leaning. Grew up just to steal it. Be nice, be shy. I just wanna get a feeling. Can't get it out of my head. I still can't get out of bed. I get up and I fall. Not enough 'cause I want it all. I've been searching for a meaning. Been searching, it's been a minute. Just give me some time. I saw it be why I feel. I still got it still down in the atlas. Got a couple racks, I'ma spend it on a new belt. With team shit for sure, we'll be banging. I've been searching. I just been searching for a meaning. Got a dose of true love and I'm feeling. Feel so uncertain, I've been leaning. Grew up just to steal it. Be nice, be shy. I just wanna get a feeling. Can't get out of my head. I still can't get out of bed. I get up and I fall. Not enough 'cause I want it all. I've been melting, don't like how I'm sounding. Think about how I felt in my heart keeps pounding. Things feel different 'cause there's something missing. And I don't wanna be left in the dark. I get up and I fall. It's not enough 'cause I want it all.
That's a pretty, honestly, piggybacking off of that, that's a pretty valid compliment from King there. Dude, sorry, I've got a nail that is bothering the hell out of me right now. You're just going to have to ignore that. Just don't even bother looking at my hands. I got to deal with this on my own. But you ever listen to a song and you're like, man, they all mix their own vocals? You ever listen to a song and you're like, everyone on this mixed their vocals completely differently from nowhere even close to the same room being recorded in? Cohesion is always a nice little factor when it comes to having multiple people working on a song. I mean, fuck, you have 6 people on this track. You have Diesel, Bleaky, and 121 on vocals, and then you've got Lily, J-Soul, and Grimgar all working on the production. You know, that can be intimidating to have so many people working on one thing together, but it sounds good. All of your vocals sound really nice. I like the kind of like process, sort of like shinier mix that you've got going on here, and the production is a lot of fun as well. I like how twinkly some of those key melodies are. I like the trap influence. It's all pretty well done. And so for having 6 people kind of be involved in this, it comes out a pretty cohesive, smooth running machine. And I like it a lot. This is pretty cool. Crazy Cloud and stuff. Hell yeah. This is a while ago. I've been trying to get better. I mean, hey, this sounds good. I know that's almost a year ago, and I know that I've heard your mixes recently, and you've definitely been doing well for yourself. I cannot wait to hear what you have in store for us next. All right. I feel like we're making good progress tonight. What about you guys? Everyone doing fine? Little vibe check. Jesus, I'm burping because of that fucking kombucha. Little vibe check. How's everyone doing tonight? We all doing fine? We all chilling? Everyone having a good time? I'm like the host of the party. Like you're having a good time, but you're like a little like awkward. I'm like, hey, having a good time? How you doing? You having a good time? Or like the manager of a restaurant. You ever be eating at a restaurant and the general manager comes up and is like, hey, how's your food? And you're like, oh, it's good. Thanks so much for asking. You're on a well-oiled machine here. Nice, fine-tuned ship. And they're like, oh, all right. So what have you been up to? And you're like, you know, man, yeah, sure, man. You know, they stay at your table just a little too long. You're like, it was nice at first, but now it's weird. They're kind of leaning over to both elbows on the table, kind of to meet you at eye level. You know how that is. I don't know. I'm still worked up about Dr. Shrimp. Yeah, no, I'm still I still feel the hit of the loss of Dr. Shrimp. I think that's going to really have a lot of ripples. Mouth is always stuffed when they ask. Yeah. You're like, your spoon is leaving the mouth, unchewed food still in the mouth. And it's like, hey, so how's that food? And you're like, you know, and so you look like a fucking idiot, you know? But I think that the ripples, emitted from the loss of Dr. Shrimp will really we'll be seeing him for a while. Anyways, we got Clueless holding on. Let's do it. I don't know. I got real caught up in that. I got real caught up in that whole have a dentist try to talk to you. That's nasty work. It is, dude. I don't even respond. I just nod if I can. My dentist will ask me a question. And I won't even. I'll just be like, we're not doing this right now. I'm not doing this dance.
You know how I go and do shit. Make it bomb, holding on, caution, should protect around, nauseous, turn the ship around, go and do shit, how I make it bomb, holding on, caution, should protect around, nauseous, turn the ship around, like a sailor. Sick of your shit, I'm not a hater, but every song is not a hit, and I can save her, but you know I'm trying to hit, and I can't blame her. I've been the one since I was 6, stuck in the jungle. Will I ever make it out and find a stronghold in a place that's better than what I got now? And you could, but that is not how. You know how I go and do shit, how I make it bomb, holding on, caution, should protect around, nauseous, turn the ship around, go and do shit, how I make it bomb, holding on, caution,
Cool. Clueless, did you also happen to produce this beat? Because I have a lot to say about it. I like it a lot. Love how spacey and kind of hypnotic everything is. You have these big booming 808s that occupy a lot of the space on the beat. But if you peel back the layers a little bit, then you have these really cool kind of like retro futuristic synth passages that are really cool, super buzzing, kind of like equally sort of like I said, sort of like retro futuristic like synthwave, but then also kind of like some lo-fi in there as well, depending on what kind of lo-fi hip hop you listen to. But overall, kind of tied together with a nice little trap bow. This is really cool. I love how booming and big it is, and I like your vocals on this as well. I think that this sort of tired, kind of like mid-range timbre on them is a nice contrast and fit for what you've got going on instrumentally. This is really cool. Friendly reminder for everyone to like the stream. Oh yeah, do that. Like this. Hit that like button down below. Helps the channel, I think. And also subscribe. I know at least one of you here is not subscribed. I bet at least one person here is not subscribed. You should do that right now. That way, later, when I'm a big and popular content creator who charges $55 per submission, no free submissions on a music stream, you can say, hey, I knew him before he wasn't a total tool bag sellout. So Mel always has a way with words. Thank you. Bro accused me of not being subscribed. Hit that bell too. Yeah, hit that bell. So listen, man, everyone hit that bell so next time I post a fucking magnum opus of a video, you'll be the first to see it, man. Can we get grandfathered in? I'll think about it. Dude, listen, I thought nobody was going to watch the video. I was so depressed. I had spent weeks on that thing. It was the best video essay I've ever made. It's the first video essay I've put out in 8 months. And it started to pick up traction. I'm not even kidding, like 2 hours ago. I was like, fuck, man. Because obviously numbers aren't everything, but I was like, fuck, man. Like all of that work and it's not going to get seen by anybody. So thanks. But yeah, Clueless, this is killer. I love it. I haven't watched the video yet. Did you know you can die from nostalgia? What? That's crazy. And it sounds fake. It sounds fake, right? But for some reason, I feel like you're about to supply some reason as to why it's not. Like, I feel like I'm being baited for me to be like, no, you can't. That's crazy talk. And then you pull up like some peer-reviewed study where somebody died from nostalgia and measurably can be recreated. You can die of a broken heart, apparently. I've also heard that. You always see those news headlines where it's like local goose at local zoo died of broken heart. And you feel real bad about it. You're like, oh my God, that goose died of such a human emotion. I don't even know any people that have died of a broken heart, but that goose did. That goose must have loved his goose partner very much, you know? It makes you feel really bad. Oh, it's a Porter lyric. Man, I got all, and just to fucking ignore me, man. Therapeutic from Paul Lawson. Let's hit it. Just ignore me. Don't worry about what I'm saying. My fault. Got a little ahead of myself. That goose had a family. Yeah. Yeah.
It's been a long last week. Tears falling down my cheek. I cry whenever I think.
It's okay, Clueless. Just rewind that VOD. We loved it.
Can't get her on my head. And my eyes been going red. Wish I could listen to some music, but right now it's not therapeutic. Yeah, it doesn't help at all. After all this happened, I was hoping it was false. Then I looked down at my screen. That day, I was sadder than I seemed. Yeah, I just gotta keep it inside. I got things to do and they won't see me when I cry. Yeah, I can't get her on my mind. Might be a good thing though, cause she's not wasting my time. It's been a long last week. Tears falling down my cheek. I cry whenever I think. Cause whenever I think it's about her. Can't get her on my head. And my eyes been going red. Wish I could listen to some music, but right now it's not therapeutic. Yeah, it's not therapeutic. When you told me I didn't think I could do it.
Dude, if you get some gifts, it'd be awesome.
I gotta get through this. So I'm hinting with songs on my
Also,
acoustic.
I did the math. This past week, I listened to 33 hours of music.
From my thoughts, cause right now I'm impacted.
Yeah, I hope you know that I'm attracted. All our past convos getting retracted. It's been a long last week. Tears falling down my cheek. I cry whenever I think. Cause whenever I think
Full-time
it's
job,
about
literally,
her.
yeah.
Can't get her on my head. And my eyes been going red. Wish I could listen to some music, but right now it's not therapeutic.
It's been a long last week. Tears falling down my cheek. I cry whenever I think. Cause whenever I think it's about her. Can't get her on my head.
If anyone can guess what my top most listened to artist this week was, you get to emulate. I'll play you up next. Just kidding. Fuck you. I'm playing only for up next.
Now it's not therapeutic.
Dude, give me 1 second to pull up this donation link, and I'll start talking about this Paul Lawson track. Thank you so much for the $5, man. Appreciate it. I'm pumped to listen. I'll play you after only for you can guess what my number one listened to artist this week was. It's really easy. It's a really easy answer. Shit, where the fuck? Hold on. Bro, so it's past my bedtime. I gotta go soon. Oh, dude, yeah, I can't. What time is it for you over there? It's 9 p.m. here, so it's. I mean, probably what, early morning for you. Cheek Face. Actually, no, not Cheek Face. Although I did listen to quite a bit of Cheek Face this week. Well, this is great. I like this a lot, man. It's like. I hope you don't mind me saying this, but it's kind of cute. I think that this kind of nice sort of stripped back instrumental with the guitar and kind of simplistic drum pattern really lends itself for you to kind of just bear it all, do whatever you want with your vocals here. Hey, Hazy B, how you doing? And I like it. I think the chorus is really nice. You know, the whole like ending on it's not therapeutic. Like it feels very coming of age. You know what I mean? Feels very introspective. You're kind of in tap with your emotional state there. And I like it. It does kind of have this sort of like coming of age, sort of like bright, sort of like summery but sad summery feel to it. You know what I mean? And I like it a lot. Nice writing. Nice vocal performance as well. One of my favorites that I've heard from you. This is super nice, man. And then up next, 2 a.m. here. Oh, 2 a.m. That's not bad. That's not so bad. But Rough Mix, High Melt, dude. So we got only for the next Halo 3, produced by Young Spoiler and Scro. Let's hit it. I missed when my sleeping pattern was whack. I mean, to be fair, I think 2 a.m. is pretty whack. I think most people are disillusioned to the average go to bed time of the average person, because 2 a.m. is pretty late, you know? Anyways, hit it! What a nostalgic set of lyrics here. Fuck! This performance is incredible. I love these super slick, crazy fast guitar riffs here. They sound fantastic. I expect nothing less. Writing here is really great. Resonates pretty heavily. I love the kind of interplaying not only sort of like these glorified bastions of our childhood, like Halo 3, playing split screen, stuff like that. The things that like kind of maybe feel a little bit innocuous or like average at the time, but now that you're older, it's like, oh man, like that like really means a lot to me now. And then also sort of like at the same time, the sort of like naivety and ignorance that comes from that, 2009, not being aware of the crash, like stuff like that. I think is what gives the song so much personality. And also your vocal performance is awesome. I mean, these mix of these screamed punchy vocals, you essentially do an entire falsetto scale, like right here, the tail end of that melody. You pretty much hit that falsetto and then climb an entire scale with it in like half a second flat. And it might be my single favorite vocal embellish that I've ever heard you do. I mean, it was fucking beautiful. It was awesome. It was so cool. I love Only Friend. I love everything that Only Friend does. This is just one more song for me to absolutely gush over and be completely biased about, because I think Only Friend is the fucking best. I'm always just so happy to hear anything that he does. Like, no offense to anybody else, but like, this is my goat right here. This is my capital G, capital O, capital A, capital T goat. So I love it. It's fantastic. The themes of the track really resonate with me, if you can imagine it. YouTube.com/melmige. Go watch Nostalgia Music and You. Go watch that new video essay. This is killer. I love it. I'm so fucking obsessed with this song. Please send me a link to it so I can listen to it in my own time. Literally made my day. Dude, hearing this song made my day. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? The fucking kombucha's coming back to haunt me, man. I'm going in for more, though. Yeah, amazing as always. And then up next, we have got Vito 22BK with I'll Be Alright. This submission is courtesy of Carter, who I am assuming produced it. Man, the power behind Only Friends vocals. Anyways, let's hit it. Dude, I'll end it there. Great song. You did drums on this, Carter? Gotcha. Hey, have a good night, Only Friend. Thanks for stopping by.
To your face, cause I know that you see me hurting. Never will admit shit, I feel like I'm a burden. This shit isn't working. Fake friends won't make it, I'm done acting fake, cause these fake friends won't change shit. I peep how they lane switch, go through these phases, in all different places. Got two different faces, and both of them jaded. Nice. This is a good performance from Vito and DK here. I don't even know what you guys are talking about in the chat anymore. But I love the both performances here. I think both these vocalists play off each other really, really well. This is just some real fucking classic emo rap shit, man. Or at least in the back half of the era. I mean, it's fantastic, super clean guitars, great clean vocal mixes. This is great, and also
since it's Carter's submission, Carter, dude, I like these drums here. I love the super stuttery trap drums on an emo rap song. I think it's a tried and true sound, and I think it's pretty much always going to sound good in this context. I love it, dude. I think this is a pretty nice, relaxed track. Excuse you, Carter is mine. You guys fighting over? Oh, you guys are fighting over who gets to take Carter to Chili's? Is that kind of am I sort of picking up what's being put down here? Am I understanding properly? But yeah, dude, this is killer. I love it. Great work as always on your production. Okay. This song is courtesy of Hiroshia. This is a Carlby mix. Pretty sure. Yeah, okay. So this is a mix for an upcoming Carlby album. We should all go to Chili's, do a Discord meetup. Dude, the phrase Discord meetup scares me. Inherently, it is like it is an innately upsetting phrase to me. Like, can you imagine? Like obviously we have a nice little tightly knit community here, and I have a lot of respect for all you guys in the chat right now, and I'm very thankful for you all. But does the phrase Discord meetup not just kind of like scare you a little bit? Like, what could possibly happen at like maybe not a melmige Discord meetup? You know, we're all at least surface level fairly normal people with functioning lives outside of the internet. But you know, fairly normal functioning lives, you know, as in like, I don't think any of you are scary people. I hope not. But that would be really funny. Melmige meetup. Yeah, we'll do Melmige meetup. Melmige Monday meetup. And we'll all just sit in a circle around a shitty gas station Bluetooth speaker and listen to our songs in that context rather than whatever. Anyways, youngest son, let's do it. Melmige meet and greet. Dude, nobody lives where I live. It's not even like a central location.
When I fall asleep and I can't cry, I guess we all have our own ways of processing. I feel you in dreams like you never left. I'm missing pieces.
Dude, come to Allentown next month and there will be a Melmige meet and greet. I'll say hi to you. I'll see you at the Allentown show. Thought you were having appendicitis for a moment, but now that's a crazy thing to just like momentarily think you have. Nice. This is a really sad song. I love it. I really think that this dual vocal performance from you guys on the back half is absolutely killer. Nice, clean, somber vocal tone from Carl, and Hiroshia coming in with some really powerful, gritty, husky screams there as well. You guys work great together on this together. I love great together on this together. Nice one. But the writing on it is really, really well done. I think it's like I said, super poignant, super kind of like almost bleak in a way. Sort what? You okay? Hey, you okay? She's meowing at me. You doing okay, chamomile? She does not normally do this, so I'm like, oh, is something wrong? I think she probably just wants attention though. But yeah, I mean, fantastic writing from you guys. I think it says so much with honestly not that long or into a song, 2 minutes and 1 second. If this is an early mix, wow, it already sounds great. I'm super pumped to hear what this sounds like as a finished product because I think it already is so killer. Yeah, 100%. This is great. I'm super pumped to hear this as a finished product. And then go to the Allentown show. I'll be there. I'll be there with Swain and Rose and a couple other friends, and we'll be vibing. We'll be chilling. So if you happen to live anywhere close to Allentown, Pennsylvania, or you feel like making a trip like I am, come say hi, and I'll say hi back to you. Maybe we'll even I don't know, share a picture at the merch stand. Hey Mel, you fan of Mike? Hell yeah, I am. It's almost there, just got to polish it a little bit and then master. I like a lot of Mike's work. I have not gone as deep into it as I would maybe have liked to, but I've probably heard an album's worth of material from him. Melmige merch stand. Well, not my merch stand. I'm not performing. I'm literally just going as an audience member. But you know, it'll be a good time. Anyways, Fallout the Sky featuring I Don't Know Conundrum from Lucas Waste version 1. Let's hit it. Mike been a recent favorite of mine. I like a lot of his work, man. I'm remiss to say that I have not heard a whole lot. You've kind of like re-sparked it in my mind though. I'm gonna have to go recheck him out. When it comes to rap, I just listen to so much like 90s East Coast is like 90% of what I listen to.
Fallout the sky, no one person is left alive. Does this define a routine that can't be justified? Chasing around my room where we used to your ground in the solid cultures.
Jay-Z. I mean, I like Jay-Z, but we'll wait for the song to finish, then we'll talk about the rap that I listen to.
So many hours dedicated to not missing out. So many people I met, and they all tell the same stories. You miss me, I don't know why. I've never felt that important. It's a shame to me. Talk behind my back, that's where the blame should be. No saving me, where I ended up ain't no place to be. Fallout the sky, no one person is left alive. Does this define a routine that can't be justified? Chasing around my room where we used to your ground in the solid cultures.
The only good thing about being here is it's not too far from all the big cities. See, I'm not close to literally anything. I have to drive 7.5 hours to Allentown. I got to drive fucking hours to get literally anywhere. This is nice. It's super cool, kind of jagged guitar work and some super somber vocals as well. A lot lower energy than in comparison to what we've been hearing from you recently, but I like the deviation in sound quite a bit. I think that you guys work well together here and create this super kind of like downtrodden kind of dejected vibe. I like kind of like how organic and kind of like intimate those guitar strums are. I feel like I can hear them rattling and shaking, and I always love that sound. This is really cool. I think it's nice with a really kind of nice, warm, pleasant saturation in that darker tone. This is cool. But what I mean in terms of the albums that I listened to this week, in terms of rap at least, I listened to Big L, Mos Def, Talib Kweli in the Form of Reflection Eternal with High Tech, Hieroglyphics. What's the like offshoot of Hieroglyphics? The one where Dell's not a primary member. I can't remember the name of that collective or group or whatever. I mean, I listen to like Wu-Tang every day, I guess. Just so much East Coast. A lot of Doom as well. That's primarily what I'm listening to when it comes to hip hop, but I kind of like to dip my toes in a little bit of everything. But yeah, Lucas, killer track. All right, all right, all right. Oh shit, hold on. I had something pulled up and now I don't. Dude, I will say though, I have been listening to that new Magdalena Bay album fucking on loop. Like obviously I listened to the Kendrick album all week. Cuz it's really really awesome. But that new Magdalena Bay album is just incredible. It might actually be my favorite album of the year. I was unsure of giving it that label quite yet because it was new, it was fresh on the mind. I didn't want recency bias to sort of take over. But the Magdalena Bay album might be my favorite album of the year. It is gorgeous. Gorgeous fucking everything. Oh my god. I could go on and on about it. You know what? Fuck it. I'm having some problems with the embedded link. We're just gonna listen to it on Twitter. I don't feel like making Hazy B DM it to me. Valley of Uncanny from Hazy B. Let's do it.
Look around, everything's not quite right. The sun is out, but it doesn't seem to be bright. The skin on people that I see looks too tight. And then I look into their eyes in the wrong way. Screaming to my face, saying welcome to the valley. People that are around you seem to be uncanny. Staying here forever, I hope that you miss your family. You will never see them again, there is no saving. Ain't no saving, so I gotta stay in. Hide from all the monsters, all the demons plaguing. How'd I end up in a world where I am paralyzed? Torn flesh from the hands, ain't glowing extra. Whoa, whoa, I'm screaming, hard to believe it. It feels so real, that it's coursing through my being. Lost in a realm of sadness and fear. Safe to say, don't wanna be here. Safe to say, I wanna leave here. Maniac or panic attack, I don't know which is real. Holding on to my battle axe, cause I know I can't be healed. Get one touch of evil can break the ceiling. Suddenly I'm dead, but maybe this ain't real, and it's all up in my head. Change my life around, ain't no safe and sound no more. I'm too far gone, it's wild. Save me from my darkest shroud. Screaming to my face, saying welcome to the valley. People that are around you seem to be uncanny. Staying here forever, I hope that you miss your family. You will never see them again, there is no saving. What a warm welcome. Now my limbs turn into my outcome. Things I've seen can never be forgotten. My eyes have hollowed out, I've turned to something I'm not. Something I'm not.
Like, oh, okay. We'll stop.
I don't wanna do this, it's not my instinct. I can walk you through this whenever again.
Where is it looking on SoundCloud? Given that it's not letting me open the embed from Twitter, I'm guessing that it's a private link. I've never had that happen with a public song. But this is a killer, man. I love how heavy and rattly this entire production is. It feels like this massive wall of sound. That all of your vocals just kind of like are plastered. Hey, Carl, thank you. That are kind of just like put up against, and I like it a lot. It's got this very kind of grandiose cinematic tone to it, and at the same time, it just feels so melodramatic as well. You know what I mean? It feels so kind of indulgent in these sounds. It feels like it dives headfirst into this kind of like whirling fog of noise and vocals, and it ends up being a pretty cool little a little product, a little outcome. I think that everybody on here does a really good job, and I think that you all blend together so seamlessly that it, kind of going back to that idea of cohesion, it all blends very seamlessly together in terms of a strong cohesion. This is really cool. I would certainly like to see this become public sooner rather than later. Hell yeah. Okay. Got a little Carlby song up next. Thank you so much for the $10. And while we listen to this Carlby song, who is here right now? Who's here that has not been played? We're making really good time tonight. We might actually wrap up in under 2 hours for the first time in like over a year. Which is not something I'm mad about. I'm totally cool with that. But if you're here, have not been played, let me know, and we can maybe start the countdown, get the ball rolling. We got King, we got me, but I didn't submit anything. Well, if you submit something, then I'll play you, cutie pie. So let's hear. Oh, yeah, I got King. Dude, what am I talking about? King's been here the whole time. How did I not have that pulled up? So I got King. But did you play mine? I sure did. You can just choose whenever. Can you just choose whenever? Yeah, I'll just pick a Zoltar song that I like. But up first, we've got Get Along Demo, produced with Fantasy Camp from Carlby. Let's hit it. 3 minutes ago.
I'm starting to think that I'm not cut out for love, and what I've got's just not enough for anyone to put their trust in me. I cling to the hope that I'm not too far gone, so I sit and fantasize about the day that I'll be someone that you'd want, but I tend not to be involved. I go along to get along. I laugh it off like ha ha ha, even when it's all my fault. Did I falter like I always do? Fall right on my face in front of you. You can count on me. I'll always be a fool for you. It's almost guaranteed that I cannot.
Hey, Scoob, how you doing? Me in a minute.
I'm starting to think that I'm not cut out for love, and what I've got's just not enough for anyone to put their trust in me. I cling to the hope that I'm not too far gone, so I sit and fantasize about the day
Can't even listen to music
that
anymore.
I'll
Too many
be
sweats.
someone that you'd want.
I'm an outlier, man. Oh, nice. Nice little dance outro. Hard left, hard right, hard left, hard right. Dude, that little dance, little club section there towards the end was a lot of fun. And I feel like it was a deserved switch up. Like, it was a little jarring in terms of tone, but I feel like it sort of maintained the momentum of the energy of the track. Maybe not the style or tone, but the energy that was kind of being, like, it's not like it was crazy over the top. It was actually kind of also sort of a little withdrawn and gently delivered. Nobody writes a heartbreak song like Carlby. Simultaneously so personal and reflective and palatable and relatable at the same time. Carlby is one of those few artists that really does get the best of both worlds in everything that he does. It's cool. I like it a lot. Production on this is nice, kind of smooth, gentle Midwest emo. Exactly what I would expect from a trademark Carlby track, and your vocals on this are really nice. Super cool demo. It feels really well cleanly laid out for it to be expanded upon and built upon. And I definitely encourage you to lean into that little club switch up at the end. I think it's a lot of fun. This is killer. Yeah, this is, I love that. It caught me so off guard, but it's a lot of fun. Hey, Cloudy, how you doing? But yeah, absolutely killer. And also thank you for the 10 as well. And then let's pull up our boy King with Chasing Cars. Chasing Cars cover. It's from it's a Snow Patrol song. The Attack of Midwest Emo. Can we verify that? Can somebody verify Scoop's claim here? Can somebody who listens to Attack more than I do verify that claim? But dude, guys, I'm so stoked that people are watching the video. Ugh, God, I'm so happy. Anyways, up next we got a cover. Let's do it. A little live cover.
We'll do it all. Everything on our own. We don't need anything or anyone. If I lie here and if I just lie here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? Don't quite know how to say how I feel. Those three words I said too much. They're not enough. If I lay here and if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world?
King always has a good voice on these. This just sounds like a King song. Like, am I not crazy for thinking that? It kind of just sounds like a King song, like the way that it's presented and mixed and delivered.
That's bursting into life. Let's waste time chasing cars around our heads. I need your grace to remind me to find my own. If I lie here, if I just lie here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? Forget what we're told before we get too old. Show me that God that's bursting into life. All that I am, and all that I ever want, is in your perfect life. Now, all I can say, and I don't know what confused about how you are. You know that these things will never change for us at all. If I lay here, and if I just lay here, Would you love with me and just forget the world? Just forget the world.
Dude, you know, this really does like feel like a King song. I feel like you've and I to be fair, I have not heard the original song, so I don't really have a frame of reference. But that being said, everything about this screams your style. The production with these super rattly 808s, the nice crisp snare hits, and your vocal processing. It's all crazy, dude. It all sounds really good. It all sounds very trademark you. Even in the piano playing as well.
Searching for a meaning, got a dose of true love and I'm feeling. Feel so uncertain, I've been leaning.
I don't know where this is playing from. Okay, I couldn't figure out where that was playing from. I have like 5 or 6 tabs open right now. And you're supposed to be the music man. Hey, I like what I like. Hey, come on. But no, King, you did a great job. It's awesome, incredible vocal performance, and I like how much you made it your own. That was freaking me out for a second. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick, so I'm gonna just slap something on real quick. Watch what happens when I go to SoundCloud on Chrome. Just S. I type in S in my browser. Zoltar. But I'll play something from the album just while I go to the bathroom real quick, and that'll be playlists. Whatever. Be right back.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I really do. But here's the thing: when it comes to production, the freedom behind that, the creativity behind the sampling, when it comes to kind of like the writing and the energy going on between each vocal take, and just the overall concept and what was accomplished, I don't know how you were not saying. I don't know how you could think that Paul's Boutique isn't the best Beastie Boys out there.
You can come home, you can come home, we've been waiting for you. You can come home, you can come home, we've been waiting for you. You can come home, you can come home, we've been waiting for you. You can come home, you can come home, we've been waiting for you. I've been nomadic for a minute so far. I'm quick to ditch current predicament if tension's alarm. I built a sense for any situation seen from afar, predetermined by experience. I flip and depart. That's the will of a survivor. Never anywhere too long and only stagnant in what's prior to the shift of the heart. Could this apartment be a prison to you, shackled and barred? We don't need a destination just to sit in the car. We both share a pain of distance and its consequence. Every dinner an event now, from routine to appointment. It's a dance that we perform in place of honest and articulate expressions of some genuine, authentic thoughts of where we've been. It's how are you? I'm fine. Are you? You're fine. That's good to hear. The food is great. Oh, thank you. I tried hard to make it good, and what a year it's been. The weather up and down, so hot in June or rainy May. Just how it goes and how's the job? Tell me again, what was the pay? Share a name and nothing else. Can't help but sometimes blame myself. No matter living tricky when it comes to keeping up as well as coming home every so often. Can't remember if we talked about whatever current thing we.
Anyways, enough of this guy. Let's move on. Let's do another cover. Let's do another cover. The Switchblade and the Airplane Over the Sea.
What a beautiful face I have found in this place that is circling around the sun. What a beautiful dream.
This is a rough one take. You kind of sound like Jeff Magnum.
Blink of an eye and be gone from me. Soft and sweet, let me hold it close and keep it here with me.
Yeah, we could run cover hour.
And one day we will die and our ashes will fly from the aeroplane over the sea. Before now we are young, let us lay in the sun and count every beautiful thing we can see. Love to be in the arms of all I'm keeping here with me. What a curious life we have found here tonight. There is music that sounds from the street. There are lights in the clouds and a ghost all around it. Her voice as it's rolling and ringing through me. Soft and sweet, how the notes all bend and reach above the trees.
Nice little embellish there at the end. Just got into this album, man, you are really in for a trip. If this, I mean, I don't know. I just feel like there's so much to peel back on that album and so much to go back to. Yeah, good cover. I mean, I love the song. It's one of my favorite albums. I think it's fantastic. And I think you do it justice. You kind of do sound like Jeff Magnum a little bit. Like it's pretty close. But I think you've got the nice kind of higher register for it. It sounds good, and the guitar playing is nice as well. I love hearing covers. I think they're so much fun, and I think you do a good job with the song. Just yeah. What's your favorite track from the? Is this your favorite track from the album, or is there one you like more? I sure would love to hear. What's everyone's favorite track from the Neutral Milk Hotel Classic in the Airplane Over the Sea? Either this is the first song. Is King of Carrot Flowers the first song on that album? Or part one at least. Holland 1945 is maybe my favorite song from the album. It's fucking awesome. Anyways, up next. Let's hit Naughty Ho with it. With Texas. Fun little album cover. Or song cover, whatever. Let's hit it.
A girl could be walking around in little skimpy shorts and a crop top, and she's fucking God.
But we'll let it pass.
His dick bigger than Texas. I'ma ride your nigga like your nigga is a Lexus. Don't be scared, bring it off like Brexit. Your nigga eat this pussy, I've been a bunch of breakfast. He not even when I text it. I cook him with this pussy, he likes to text next it. He buy me what I want, he and daddy. He always getting hard, even if I'm just next to it. My nigga sell carts, he push it like a buggy. Eating all you bitches up, how you like my tummy? Bitch, you better duck if you playing with my money. Ever trust the future stand, bitch, you a dummy. The fine niggas obsessed, they always try to stun me. He likes to give me head, said it's Aisha yummy. He begging me for news, little nigga, you so bummy. Stop playing in my face, you know you're not When funny. I walk in a room, eyes on me, fuck an elephant. He want me cause I'm cool, I'm demure cause I'm elegant. I got coin like OnlyFans, but I'm still not selling it. And I still shake my ass just a bit for the hell of it. When I get up in a booth, ain't no stopping me. Getting fucked to me, city cock blocking me. Your girl, she was fucking song cause you rock with me. You go to school and go smoke, you got a pot degree, nigga. My love is free. Can you just see me? I wanna know. Can you just feel me? I wanna show you love. But you're canceled. You're canceled. You're canceled. You're canceled. You like my photo? Can you get it in my toaster? That would be no. You like my photo? Can you get it in my toaster? That would be no. In my heart, I see a place that will go. In my mind, in my heart, I know where we'll go. His dick bigger than Texas. I'ma ride your nigga like your nigga is a Lexus. Don't be scared, bring it off like Brexit. Your nigga eat this pussy, I've been doing a bunch of breakfast. He not even when I text it. I cook him with this pussy, he likes to text next it. He buy me what I want, he and daddy. He always getting hard, even if I'm just next to it.
This is kind of like Frank Ocean if he was good.
Nothing can change what goes on in this world. This world is for me too, honey, and they have to understand that.
It's it's fun because there's like because there's kind of two sides to this, right? There's this kind of like clip that. There's kind of like this like super dry upfront kind of like club banger beat with overtly sexual lyricism and really fun kind of like snarky delivery. And then on the other half of it, you have these really like heavily layered, very pretty kind of like breathy like R&B melodies that kind of like weave in and out of it, right? And so you actually kind of end up having a kind of a cool combo here. I do like the pots and pans. I know that Naughty Ho submitted a song with the instrumental was kind of like pots and pans banging, and it was one of the coolest things that I've ever heard. It was awesome. I loved it. But I also like I said, these super dry drums. These super dry club drums, and these super like also kind of like equally dry and sort of staccatoed like key melodies as well. It all makes for this kind of like a little chaotic of a sound, but at the end of the day, equally charming as well. I think it's a lot of fun. I think this is really cool. This is great. Naughty Ho always comes with something that I think is incredibly entertaining to listen to. And just so much fun. I'm smiling. I'm grinning ear to ear the whole time. So I get to pick the Zoltar song. Our faithful mod Zoltar I part of me wants to pick Nije just because it's what pops up. But I'll think about it for a second. Let's see here. Hold on. My cat is in the way. You're gonna have to give me 1 second. Let's do Newton's Flaming Laser Sword because it's the first Zoltar song that I ever heard. We'll run it back, a little back in time.
Separated from all the tension, see down, disregarded their good intentions. Leave now, you inflated all my distortions. Breathe out, I will let you say something more, baby.
Project file would brick a public school computer. Dude, can you imagine opening that project file on a Chromebook? You know what I mean? You open that bad boy up begging for mercy. You hit the FL Studio button and knows what's about to happen. I mean, even still, I mean, a year later, has it been a year or a little over a year? Okay, a little over a year later, this song I think is still a pretty good testament to Zoltar's sort of creative ethos and driving songwriting philosophy. I think it's fantastic. I think the structure here is so much fun. Vocal performance, these big blaring kind of like synth arpeggios, everything going on sounds just so pretty and futuristic and big and important. And I think it's a really cool kind of like chord to strike here. I love it. I still love it, and I will continue to love it. This was my introduction to Zoltar's music, and I think that since then, he has pretty much posted 1, 2, 3, 4 songs in that time span of a year that have gotten better with each one. Hearth being sort of the culmination of everything that he's worked on. Anyways, moving forward, we have got Joshua Sage Art and Scoob with Avenue featuring Scoob. This is Scoob's submission. Let's hit it. And so we've got this, and I have got a song from a member of my Discord server who could not make it tonight, but I had previously talked with earlier before the stream, and we can so we can get the song in. But other than that, I think we're actually kind of starting to wind down. Nice little quick stream, nothing too big. Thank you all for being here. Let's finish up these last couple songs. Jesus, I can't talk. I'll play my song, and then we can probably call it a night. Anyways, yeah, no, I mean, I'm cool with doing a nice little like short stream. You know, sometimes I don't want to be here for 5 hours. To be fair, I did that once, but let's hit it. With another song. Unfortunately, I only do one song per person, but I would love to hear it next week. Sorry, goat. Pay for the Twitter album. I'm very impressed with my phone's hotspot tonight. I'm very happy with how that went tonight. So yeah, shout out my hotspot. Dude, I love the drums on this. Nice little electronic pop track here. I think both of your guys' vocal performances on this are awesome. I love how kind of shiny and bright and kind of honestly how like gentle the performances are here, especially in line with the production here. That bass line is so groovy and just kind of slides up and down the beat. And these drums kind of have like a nice sort of like house rhythm to them. That I think honestly plays out really well in contrast to everything going on, sort of like futuristic, like beepy kind of production here. This is awesome. I love this. I love how smooth the vocal performances are. I don't know, just a really nice, pleasant vibe. And I like to kind of give the things room to breathe. You let them play out. It doesn't feel rushed in any way. This is awesome. Such a fucking vibe. And then we've got a little untitled hardstyle. And I think this will probably be our last song of the night. I have some stuff to share myself afterwards that we can kind of briefly talk about. But beyond that, this will probably be our last submission of the night, unless there are any like last minute paid ones or whatever. But let's get into it, and then we'll kind of begin the wind down. Yeah, this was awesome. This is a great time. Really love how kind of like sharp and piercing that sort of like main synth passage was for most of the track. Really cool. I kind of liked the energy kept throughout. I feel like there was this sort of like constant feeling of being on edge with no kind of like grounding sense of alleviation to that sort of like erratic and anxious feeling, which I think is really cool. It's very captivating. I felt very drawn in by these kind of metallic slices and kind of like super buzzy synth sounds. This is really cool. I like this a lot. And with that, we'll probably go ahead and end the night. Just a real quick sort of like wrap up thing for us. This new video, I know I said it earlier, but it is like I have been working on it for a really long time. I'm super proud of it. I feel like it is like this grand articulation of a lot of things that have been on my mind, and I think that I've made it in a way that I think is easy to watch. I feel like it's I feel like it's a good watch. So I hope you'll check that out. And beyond that, not really too much going on. That was like the big sort of culmination of my work the past couple weeks. So I've got music on the way, but that's just kind of like no real date or sort of schedule for that to adhere to. I got some like full band stuff, and then I've also got my kind of like last melmige album that will be coming out sometime soon. I'll drop, let's see here. This is Possum Prayer. You know what? We'll save it. We'll actually save it. Thanks for being here, guys. Thank you to everybody that donated. Thank you to everybody that submitted. It was great hearing your all's music, as always. And I will be seeing you all next week for next week's Melmige Monday, where we do the exact same thing again. Have a good night, guys.